Shooting and blending aliens into a pulp is a crazy experience, and if you'd like to unwind doing the same, then you'll appreciate Gears of War 3. This one's definitely worth the investment, both for its single player campaign and for its online gameplay.
Here comes some more!
Heads up! Teleport!
Save me!
During most of the single player game, you play the protagonist Marcus Phoenix, who's ready to put an end to the war against the Locust Horde. Gears of War fans and gamers who haven't played the previous games will enjoy the story, which comprises of both action and selfless acts.
Got some on me!
Shooting and running for cover is probably the highlight of Gears of War 3, in conjunction with your skills with the Lancer. You can tell the guys at Epic thought hard about the concept of ground war, as the game really makes you think about weapons and tactics. You're going to feel like a trooper, especially when you experience your viewpoint warping while you run towards cover. If you successfully make it to cover and you've taken a few bullet grazes, just keep your head down and you regenerate your health.
That's one grub. We've got some more!
There are lots of weapons to choose from that are effective and fun to use, but almost everyone loves the versatility of the Lancer. Both the Lancer and the new Retro Lancer have alternate attacks you can activate with the B button on your joypad. By using the alternate attack, you'll activate the Lancer's attached chainsaw so you can mince your enemies into a pulp. The more powerful Retro Lancer has more recoil and has a bayonet so you can charge attack your enemies before splitting them in two. Although there are lots of weapons to choose from, you're sure to find your favourites whether you're a casual gamer or a veteran of Gears.
Careful! They spit!
It's clear as much effort goes into making games as films, especially when you hear voice acting from Carolyn Seymour.
It's him. Alert the fleet. I want every outpost between here and Azura at full readiness.
Other aspects of the game remind me of The Matrix, including the Reaver you can see flying around here.
No choice now, Marcus. We gotta get out of here!
Okay, hit the metal! Go, go, go!
I'm reminded of The Matrix and Aliens once I start stomping around in a silverback.
I can hear you, Marcus.
No action game's complete without bosses, and the ones in Gears of War 3 are impressive, large and lethal. The bosses aren't the only creatures that are worthy of mentioning, as even the smaller enemies are something to see. Here's one you bump into while you're playing the part of Augustus Cole, aka Coltrane.
Whatever the hell that is, that's a new world record in ugly.
I thought I'd seen my fair share of chase shooter sequences in games, but the ones in Gears of War 3 are first rate. There are quite a few sections where you jump into other vehicles, and these are both a welcome surprise and make a great game even better. Like most games, Gears of War 3 isn't perfect and contains a couple of glitches such as the one you can see here with the bowgun. The glitches I've experienced certainly weren't regular or particularly annoying, and I'm happy to forgive any of the game's shortcomings. Once you've completed the single player game, you can do it all over again online with real people on your team. The multiplayer portion of Gears of War 3 is a pack full of goodies that includes a variety of modes to suit both hardcore players and newbies. In the main game, it's satisfying to pick up one of the enemies you've downed for the purpose of using their body as a meat shield.
Oh yeah, you'll do.
When you become a meat shield in multiplayer, you're going to feel humiliated, and this is one of many moves you can pull off to eliminate the opposition. Team Deathmatch is arguably the most competitive of the available online modes and has plenty of options you can modify. You can easily play the game for half-hourly stretches online. If you're like most of us, then you're going to get sucked in for hours on end. There are lots of awards you can win for playing online that unlock features such as death moves done with weapons or your bare hands. The more you play, the more you win, and the amount of unlockable awards you can gather is encouraging. It doesn't take much to win awards, as you'll even win them for doing things like making the first kill or being the first person to die. Another mode you'll come across is Horde mode, where you have to survive wave after wave of creatures trying to eliminate you and your party. Between waves you have to shore up your defences by repairing things like barricades and turrets that help to slow down the enemy.
Turn up game! Spikes prepared!
Decoy is up!
I enjoyed Horde mode as it relies on cooperation and it includes heavy weapons, some of which have to be carried by 2 people. You can buy your way back into the game for a price if you get killed. If you run out of cash, just sit back and watch the experts deal with the heavies. If you get fed up of being chased by panting beasts that want to butcher you in Horde mode, then you can turn the tables and step into their shoes. Multiplayer also includes Beast mode, where you and other players can select one of the many beasts available in an effort to overrun and kill the humans in their base.
Creatures cannot hope. Stop.
In Beast mode, you win money for being as murderous and destructive as possible, and you can spend this on different monsters. Small and inexpensive creatures like the Ticker have their uses, but it can take them quite a while to bring down their base's defences. Drones like the one I'm controlling now are versatile. While drones can't easily deal with defences, they can jump over walls and they have a decent weapon. When you first come across the Berserker in the single player game, you'll probably want to run for your life. The prospect of being able to choose the Berserker as a playable character was too exciting for me to ignore.
Revive me!
The Berserker is a fun character to play, as even though it's half blind, it can trash humans and their base's defences in an instant. Other online modes include Capture the Leader, Warzone where you only get one life, King of the Hill, and more. Even though the game's already packed with lots of online modes, it looks like Epic have plans for more. If the game gets a fraction of the updates that Unreal Tournament received, it should keep you occupied for a long time. Playing and reviewing certain games is an honour, and in my opinion Gears of War 3 is one of those games. If you want an alternative to Call of Duty and you'd like a chance to last more than a few seconds when you play online, then Gears of War 3 may be just the game for you. The main game shouldn't take you more than 12 hours to complete, but the multiplayer truly makes it a worthwhile investment. As ever, you can get the full lowdown on Gears of War 3 by checking out protagonist.org for the full written review.
Oh yeah!
If you think chainsaws, panting aliens, and superb multiplayer sound like a great combination, then you owe this one to yourself. In my opinion, you should get mincing ASAP.
Unbelievable! He's coming down. Let's see what...
But you're with the kids now. That's home, yeah? I'll see you all again one day. Look, Marcus is busy saving the world again, so I gotta be there for him. Sleep tight, sweetheart.